Hello everybody, Sheepavice here, welcome back to Let's Play Digital Devil Saga. Last time we made it here to the Maribel base in Manipura, and well, Jinana agreed to join us as long as we could make it all the way through her base. But before we do that, there's something I forgot outside to grab. And there's some conversation we can have with some other NPCs out here. Well, and our party members as well. Alright there, Heat. If you say so. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through anyway. Well, I don't think we'll die that easily, but... And I think you underestimate us. Anyway, the real reason I wanted... Well, I guess... It's nice to have the extra dialogue, but the main reason I wanted to come back here was... We can go in the side area over here, and... Well, there's not too much we can do, but we can grab a item node over here. And inside we have a revival gem. Seems like there's a lot of empty space around here. Well, anyway, that's all we can do here, so let's just head back inside the base. Also, another thing that I didn't really think about before is, well, the mantra I decided to give to, what's her name, Argela. I wanted to, well, actually I didn't want to, but after thinking about it, I've decided that I won't have her be on the Devourer mantra right now. Instead, I want to give her the Bolt Spirit mantra. Once we get there. Yeah, she's already got quite a bit of progress on Devourer. Oh well. So yes, this is the this will give us Zeo, which is our basic electricity magic of the game. There are a couple of enemies later on in the dungeon that are weak to electricity, so that's why I want to do that. I don't think I'll be able to master it in time for the enemies, but we'll at least get it partway through. And I guess I can also explain something else. Since we already bought the Devourer mantra, you can see the price down there at the bottom. It doesn't have a price, so we can just re-equip it at any time we want as long as we purchase it. So that's pretty nice that we don't have to repurchase something if we changed our mind later. I will eventually get the Devourer mantra for her, but I think this takes priority because, well, I guess it's not too big of a deal if you don't, or if you aren't able to exploit the electricity weaknesses, but it's helpful. I've already forgotten which way I want to go first. Hold on. Alright, we want to head left into this door right here. Well, we did get a decent amount of Atma points for that battle, so maybe we'll be able to get Bolt Spirit mastered by the time I want. Ooh, Vitality, nice. I'm getting really lucky with those stat increases. Especially with Vitality on Argela, that'll be pretty nice. Maybe I won't have to use all the vital noises on her. Alright, so for coming over here first, we get an error cell. Now the cells, as you can see here, apparently the Karma Temple is looking for them. And basically, they serve no other purpose than for selling for Maka, so we'll keep that in mind later. We could just head over to the vendor right there and sell the cell that we just got. But I'm going to wait on that because we're going to get a bunch more, so I'll sell them all at once, and there's a reason for that. I would ignore selling it right now unless you know the trick behind selling cells. Alright, so this part's pretty straightforward. We just have a straight path on through. Okay, we have a new enemy here, Blob. He's weak to Ice, Earth, and Expel magic. He resists physical damage and nullifies death. As far as attacks, he has Pterodyne, which is the third level Earth Elemental spell. Dormina, which will have a chance of putting all our party members to sleep. It's it'll target our entire party, and each one will have a chance of falling asleep. And he also has MP Thief. Now, even though he does have Pterodyne, and his max MP is 128, he only starts with 9 MP, and you need 12 MP in order to use Pterodyne. So if he uses MP Thief in order to steal enough MP, he can actually use Pterodyne, and, well, it's not going to... As long as we're at full health, it shouldn't kill us, but it's going to deal around 60, 70 damage, so that's something to keep in mind. Just make sure your health isn't low against this guy if he ever steals MP from you. So yeah. I think more than not, just having Pterodyne is more of a scare factor, I guess. Well, I could have devoured him there, but oh well. I forgot about that. Alright, just keep on moving through this dungeon. Well, it looks like they're waiting for us. But anyway, the sort of mechanic of this dungeon is we have all these locked gates around, and, well, we have to activate the switches before they'll unlock. Now, most of the gates, the switch is right next to the door, so it's not that big of a deal. But there are a few gates in this dungeon that don't have the switch right next to them. I guess I could take this chance to explain ambush, since we just got ambushed. Whenever that happens, your party does not start out in demon form. We start out in human form instead. So it doesn't matter. We could still go first, or they could still go first. That part's still the same. But the point of ambush is that you start out in human form. Alright, so I was able to devour the ghoul there with Surf, so he got quite a bit of ammo points for that. It's pretty nice. Also, we had learned or discovered some new combos throughout there. So Crossfire just, well, have everybody in human form. Fire Shot have Heat in human form, as well as have a Void skill, just like Ice Shot, and then same thing with Earth Shot, but just have Ardula in human form. So those are some other combos that I may or may not be using. For the most part, human form isn't as useful as it was in that first boss fight. There are some enemies weak to gun, but unless you get ambushed, it's usually not worth it to take the time to transform, because usually they're also weak to something else, so it's just something to keep in mind. Alright, so let's head up these stairs first. I guess we could go down to that save point and save if we really wanted to, but I think we'll be okay for now. Or small karma terminal, not save point, I guess. I keep saying that. Alright, so Surf has mastered Fire Spirit now, so we can get Void Fire for him, which I want to do. I guess I will head back to the save point after I get this real quick, so I can get him a new mantra as soon as possible, so he's not wasting too many Atma points, but we'll be okay for now. I'm going to use the rations to heal up while we have them, because MP is going to be kind of scarce for a little bit here. And we have tons of rations anyway, so might as well make use of them. Yeah, our normal Dia spell will heal a lot more than just the rations, so they're not that helpful. Alright, so we've got another cell over here. And basically just the different cells, they sell for different amounts of Maka. I thought this was going to take a lot longer than it does, but most of the time is spent inside battles, so I guess that's why it's going to be pretty short. We might be able to make it through this dungeon in just a couple episodes, at least a bit shorter than I thought I would make it through. Yeah, so there aren't that many dungeons in this game, but they are very long, so it all balances out eventually. We will want to head through that gate, but I just wanted to stop by this karma terminal so that I could get a new mantra, like I said. What can we get next? Oh, for getting 2 level 1 difficulty mantras, or mastering 2 level 1 difficulty mantras. Then we unlock these paths down here, the Yaksha and Angel paths. Now Yaksha, that will give us death magic, as we've been hearing a lot about. There's been a couple enemies that have resistances or weaknesses to them, and also expel as well. I'll be getting those eventually, but I think we'll be okay without those for right now. I think with Surf, I want to go ahead and get Ice Demon so that we may get... I don't really care about Mabubu so much, but obviously it'll bring us further along across the ice path and also give us Ice Boost, which is a really nice skill. We'll be learning about that as soon as I master that mantra. But now I want to head back up those stairs because there's more things we could do over there. We'll eventually go through Gate 2 because that's where we need to go in order to get to the end. Jinana is hiding behind Gate 4. Well, I guess not hiding, but waiting for us behind Gate 4, so we'll have to make it there eventually. Yeah, I'm looking pretty positive that Argilla will be able to master the Bolt Spirit by the time I want. Anyway, we got a blue wall here, and since we got the blue key in the last episode, we can unlock this right away. My first playthrough, I could not go through here because I did not know about the blue key. Oh well. We got a couple of nodes we can grab around here. In this item node, we have a wild card. That's another single-use battle item, like the, what was it, Frost? Ice Blast that we got last time. Wild card just deals moderate almighty damage. That's basically a Megadose spell in basic, yeah, it's just a Megadose spell in an item. We haven't encountered Megiddo, but I did talk about Almighty a little bit because we had that Micronova combo skill that we unlocked. So basically, Megiddo is just targets all enemies and deals moderate almighty damage, a little bit more than our Micronova does. So that's all it is, really. It's nothing too special. Probably won't be using that all that much, but, well, we have it, so... Actually is a boss where almighty magic is actually helpful, but that's not till much later in the game. So there we get a quick noise. That is a stat increasing noise that increases agility by 2. So I'll save that for heat as well. Well, I guess I could use it now because I plan on using the power noise. I'd like to save it for healing because, as you can see, we're using up quite a bit of Heat's MP for exploiting weaknesses. So I want to eventually use both those on Heat. Only reason I want to use the quick noise is because he has the lowest agility at the moment. Another thing that I didn't really go over about the frozen ailment that I may decide to put that last bit of the battle in. If an enemy is frozen and they have some sort of resistance or they like nullify it or repel, drain, whatever. If an enemy is frozen, then if they resist some sort of physical in some way, then that physical attack will completely ignore whatever they have. So that's something you can keep in mind. That does not work with shock, however. Shocked will not change the fact that an enemy still voids physical or resists physical or whatever. So anyway, we got Surf level 9, so I would like Strength, Agility, and Luck. Alright, sounds good. So that's everything we can get over here behind the blue wall. I do have that room at the top there, though. Alright, another level up for Argela. Ooh, MP recover, that's really nice. He was running low. Yeah, I love that MP recovers. They always come at, well, not always, but sometimes they'll come at just the right time and you'll be happy about that. What? Alright then, I see we have some creepy members of the Maribel over here. Better watch out, Argela. Alright, we have a Brave ration. That's just like a normal ration, except it heals 150 HP instead. Well, this battle will be over quick enough, so we'll save the Brave ration. Oh, Argela cannot deal enough damage yet. Oh well. Yeah, we'll save the Brave ration for when we actually have 150 health. But right now we don't really have that much, so nothing to worry about there. How are we doing on health? We're good. Okay. Are you the creepy pervert around here? What's not to get? Seems pretty logical to me. Well, we're only 3 people, so we can't really feed your entire tribe. Sorry about that. Yeah, but anyway, this battle's just a cockatrice fight. It'll be over really quickly. Just use Bufu and then turn on auto battle. Alright. It's nothing too difficult there. We will get into new enemies pretty soon here, but not right yet. Yep, we're pretty strong. Of course, you're also very weak, but I guess that helps with us. It's kind of weird, we still gained Atma points, even though this guy is still alive. So we devoured him, but we didn't. I don't know. But for defeating this very weak guy, we get Frigid Shot ammo. So that's a little bit more powerful than Charge Shot. Was it called Charge Shot? Yeah, Charge Shot. And it also has the chance to inflict freeze naturally. I guess I can give Charge Shot to Heat. Also, I didn't mention that each character has a different behavior for their gun skills. Surf and Argela, they'll just single target an enemy. Heat will multi-target, so he'll hit all enemies guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed if it misses, but the damage he does is split across them, so he doesn't deal quite as much damage. I think I'll not use a noise on Heat yet. He's getting pretty low on MP, but we still have a couple more uses of Matera left, so we'll hang on to that for right now. Alright, so I was able to devour that enemy as well. Which way we want to go? Up, okay. I'll replace Heat's mantra. We'll get Ice Spirit next. Alright. So let's go ahead and get Ice Spirit for Heat. Yeah, we're doing a lot better on time than I thought we were going to do. Ice Spirit is right here. Again, because I want to have the Void Ice skill. Yeah, we're doing pretty good so far. Now, we just need to unlock Gate 2 and continue on through the dungeon. I think there's a battle after this one. Pretty sure it's this one. Alright, now Heat's pretty low on MP, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Strength Noise on him finally, or Power Noise. So there we go, we're restored back to full, and now has 2 extra strength. So that's pretty nice. Okay, we do have the battle from this one. Alright, so there's a new enemy we have here. Yaka there in the middle. He is weak to ice. And also expel. And he nullifies fire damage. The only reason he uses Void Fire is to help out his Praetas, but we're going to use Earth anyway, so it's not going to matter. He also has a lot of buffs. He doesn't have any like damaging skills. He's got Sukukaja, Rakukaja, and Terukaja. And Sukukaja raises agility, so we're going to be hitting more often and dodging more often. Rakukaja increases defense, both magical and physical defense. And Terukaja raises physical attack, so that's something to watch out for. But we should be able to kill these guys quick enough to where he doesn't really get off much buffs anyway. So with Matera, all the Praetas are going to be gone, and then we just have the Yaka left in the middle, which we can auto-attack to death. Yeah, pretty easy there, but I could have devoured him with Surf, but I want to get as much Atma points with Argila as I can. Because now that we defeated that guy, there's going to be some new enemies in this area and beyond. It's kind of weird, but I think this is a good place to stop. So next time on Let's Play Digital Devil Saga, we'll keep making our way through this weird place of in Manipura. So I'll see you next time.